Hey, Zudoragi here, commissioning another video review. Today, as you can see, I'll be taking a look at the Generation 1 Soundwave. Now, a few things before I get started. Number one, I don't have all of his accessories, but I'll get into that later, and he is also a bit wibbly. But that said, here's his size in his tape deck mode compared to a soda can. I'd say sort of what you expect from a mini cassette deck. His colors in this mode are, I guess, what you'd expect from a Soundwave. Mostly blue, bit of silver, a little bit of dark gray, and some various stickers. And again, pretty much all the G1 toys had a whole bunch of stickers. He doesn't really have, posability per se in this mode, but he can do a few things. The buttons here, if my camera will focus. Hello, come on. There we go. As you can see, the play button and everything, these don't actually work, they're just molded in. He's got a power switch here which you can move up and down, but again, it doesn't do anything. Volume wheel, it can just scroll infinitely. And you can open the cassette face with this button here. There is actually a little bit of molded detail in there. As for accessories, the only accessory I have that is his shoulder cannon. I mean, you can put it in the headphone port up there, but, doesn't really stick that well. It is supposed to go back here. There's this little track in here for this post to go into, but without the little back cover, it doesn't really stay. You can put some of the mini cassettes in there, but the only one I have is, Rain Dance. So, to give you an idea of what that would actually look like, just get that in there. That's what he looks like with a cassette in. Only thing I don't like is, with the way this toy is, once you actually get him, get a cassette in there, it doesn't open very well. You have to actually kind of pry it open. Maybe it's because Rain Dance is meant for Blaster instead of Soundwave, but to my understanding, their chest cavities are virtually the same size, but whatever. As for transformation, I think everyone knows how to transform most G1 toys at this point, but we'll still go through it. First thing you want to do is take the sides here and just pull it down, down again, turn his legs to face forward. Ooh, need to raise the camera. Whoop. Then fold out his feet, which are some very nice and very dirty die-cast metal in mine. He's also got some die-cast there in his hips. Anyway, next you take his arms, pull them out to the side, bring out his fists, same thing over here, pull this out, bring this down, then you just take his head, pull it up, flip it around, and there you have G1 Soundwave in his very jiggly robot mode. Yeah. I found this toy in a basement. Can you tell? As for posability, you wouldn't really expect much, but compared to some G1 toys, the posability on this guy is actually really good. For starters, I need to raise the camera a little bit. Oops. Wrong knob. Going up. Hey, come on. Hey, yeah, ah! That's kind of what I mean by wobbly. Okay, now that we're back on track. Come on. His head can go up and down. He can't really look down. His head can go all the way around. Arms can go all the way around on a rather soft ratchet. Not sure if you can hear it, but it's there. His arms are also on a sort of soft ratchet and can go up and down about 90 degrees. No movements at the hands, no outward movement, no rotation of any kind. Hips can go forward. Can't go back or out. Can swivel a little bit. His knees can only bend in the wrong direction, and his feet can only, move up and down, but they only lock in, either that position or that position, so you're not really going to get any posability out of that. Oh, and the cassette holder still opens. As for accessories, like I said, he has his shoulder cannon, and you can either have him hold it, because the post is the right size to go in his hand, but for his shoulder cannon, that almost always goes on his shoulder, because, it's the shoulder cannon. Unfortunately on mine, you can... Oh, now you're gonna lie? Well, it doesn't stick very well. Of course, you can still put cassettes in his chest in this mode. Still works. Still doesn't open worth crap. But yeah, that's basically it. There's really not much else to talk about with Soundwave. That's pretty much all he does. G1 toys were very simple, but very effective, so this has been my review of the Generation 1 Soundwave. So until next time, bye-bye.